A few months ago, I made one of the hardest decisions of my life. I ended a 10-year marriage. To be honest, this isn't something I ever imagined I'd be sharing publicly. When I got married, I truly believed it would last forever, but life has a way of taking us down roads we never expected. The last 4 years of our marriage were incredibly difficult. During that time, my husband lost his father. Just a few months later, I lost my mother. We were both carrying so much grief, so much pain, and so much emotional weight. In the middle of all that, we welcomed two more beautiful children in the world. What should have been some of the happiest years of our lives became some of the hardest. There was stress, there was mental exhaustion, there was sleepless nights, there was grieving while still trying to show up every day as parents. And somewhere along the way, we started drifting apart. We tried, we really did. We made promises, we attempted to rekindle a flame that had slowly burned out over time. But sometimes love alone isn't enough to heal years of loss and disconnection. When the marriage ended, I was left with something I hadn't faced in years: myself. For the first time in a very long time, I had to sit alone with my thoughts. I had to look in the mirror and ask myself a difficult question: who am I? Because the truth is, I didn't recognize the woman staring back at me. Somewhere between being a wife, grieving the loss of my mother, raising three children, and carrying the weight of everyone's needs, I lost myself. My emotional health suffered. My mental health suffered. My physical health suffered. I gained so much weight from stress, hormonal imbalances, emotional eating, and trying to cope with everything life was throwing at me. I was hurting on the inside while still smiling on the outside because my children needed me. But here's what I've learned. Sometimes losing everything you thought your life would be creates a space for you to discover who you were always meant to become. Today, I'm rebuilding. I'm healing. I'm learning to love myself again. And for the first time in a very long time, I have peace. The kind of peace that doesn't come from having everything figured out. The kind of peace that comes from finally choosing yourself and trusting God with the rest. That's why I'm sharing this journey. Not because I have all the answers, but because I know I'm not the only woman who's ever had to start over. Have you ever had to start over? If you'd like to follow along on this journey of healing, growth, and rebuilding, make sure you follow me. Talk to you later. Bye.